What's up guys, and welcome to another video here on Abster TCG. So today we are doing Moria again. Of course, you are not getting rid of this leader. This is the most fun leader I played in a while, maybe possibly ever. I love the tempo, how it runs, like all the cards that you pop, you can do different lines. Like I really love this leader, and the list has been changed some since last time. I was speaking a bit to René, so shout out to René for this list. So it's quite similar to mine, but it's actually like some different cards that makes a big difference in playing the Lilith, the Hogback, the Kikunujo, and the Sindri. First I'm gonna say I was a big Sindri hater because I felt like we can just trash the cards from hand to get it to trash. But I have started to realize more and more that you probably don't want to trash early from hand. You want to use that healing ability to the later turns where you can go for a double heal together with like a Moria or a Boa. So that's why I think Sindri is a lot better, because it sets up the trash. Black Hogback is a card that I severely underrated. You can essentially use it just by playing it, trying to get some of your pieces. In late game, if you have this, you can grab back like the 6-cost Moria, play it, and then play out another body. Then you can pop it for like a Perona free something, and then you have like a full board on one card. But you can also like use it as like a trigger to get back a 2k, or like get a card back to hand to just spawn a body, or like there's so many uses for these cards. I actually also severely underrated this. Then we're playing 2 Kikunujo. I think this card is really good in a lot of matchups, and it's probably the best thing you can spawn with Hogback, because it's essentially like a base 7k power thing that your opponent like are probably not going to swing into, and if they're on a spot where they have to swing into Kikunujo, you are probably always already winning. So I really like Kikunujo, maybe trying to find spots to even play more, because like this card is obviously broken. And then we're also playing 4 Liliths, like searches your entire deck, helps you find Boa, which I think is the best card in the deck, or like in the format even. Okay, not okay, 5 Elders are, but you get the gist. And yeah, it gives added consistency, and it's also a target for Hogback that can make you find your late game piece in Moria and Hancock easier against like some of these bigger leaders that play like Roger or leader buffs that your small thing's not gonna get value by swinging, so then you might as well get Lilith to try to fish for additional cards. So the games in this video we are going to play in high rated Eastern ladder. Yesterday I hit rank 3 with the deck, but then I dropped down to like rank 5, but I am around that top 10 right now, and I'm going to try to push for rank 1 with this. So with that said, let's quit the yapping and let's get into the games. Okay, so we have a purple Doflamingo, which has been one of the better decks coming out in OP14, and I think this is a good matchup for Moria overall. Yo, what's up? And this hand here I think is a keep. I like a lot of these cards, and we are also going second, so we can go for the Cinder Lilith. And then we can play the Hogback next turn, and we can scout for the cards. And yeah, so this is like the matchup where Ground Death shines a lot. Because we can stun the Sugar and go for game, or the Baby 5 I think it is even. So we're going to Sindri here. Okay, we get Absalom, that's nice. And we also... Okay, yeah, this is really nice, because we can... we have a Kiku in rotation already, so we can just take the Kumasi, because we have everything. So if we hit a trigger now, we could play the Hogback and grab back the Moria, and then play it on 6. Otherwise we... Yeah, okay, so our opponent is just going to starve us here, so we're going to start with a 5k here. That is fine too. Like, any start in this deck is not end all be all. It just makes it like slightly less powerful, but we are still going to be able to do a lot of things. So we have the Ground Death now, which is like the best card in this matchup later on when we want to go for game. And also Boa is such a insane card. I think this is probably the best card from OP14, like overall, if we look at all of them in the context of the leaders. Okay, so we will find the Moria, so this turn will be turbo broken here. So we're going to swing at 2 here. I mean, if you want to counter here, I'm not opposed to it. Or like if you want to use Doffy, Because we could just swing on it. So I think the best option here is just to let this sugar go. Yeah, and then we are going to swing a 5 to life. We're gonna pop it, grab Absalom, and then we play the Moria. Grab the Absalom, then we play the Moria. Yeah, we take the hog back, and then we're just gonna swing a 7 here. Sadly, no 8 drop for next turn, but we still have some options like playing a Sindri, like a Kiku, and keep going. Now we don't have any trigger in trash for hogback there, so if a swing goes on hogback, we might just pitch the Sindri so we can it back. And 8 on it's not the scariest turn for this deck against this. Like, okay, so 8 drop Doffy together with like a Virgo, it's definitely like a strong turn, but we don't really care about it that much in this deck. And also into Doffy, I think like you have to always keep in mind the leader ability, so you don't like swing with the character when you don't have to, when they can like be a free leader effect. So yeah, 8 drop Moria next turn would probably be light. No, wait, maybe not. Actually, 8 drop Moria is not the best into Doffy, because the 10 drop can just pop it. So Boa is probably the best card together with Ground F. And yeah, so we're going to get the 8k on the hogback. So I'm actually going to pitch the Sindri here, so we can just get it back. Okay, so we are seeing a tempo Virgo here, so the hand can't be that good. So I think we wanna try to swing 7s here. So we're gonna start with the 7 with the Absalom, so we're not giving any value to the leader ability. Like, okay, you can hit the baby 5, but then you're losing 2 Don. Yeah, we're gonna pop it, looking for another 6 drop. We don't find it, but a Perona here is really good, because then we can freeze this for a turn. So we could swing double 8 here, or we could swing 7-9. I like 7-9 more, because then like if we go double 8, then we could take 1, then you put it on this and put a 2k. Now we take 2 cards. Either way, how we do it, or a life. Oh wait, maybe 8-8 was better actually. Okay, hit something here. I wonder what it could be. Yeah, and then we just go 9. Okay, he's gonna put it on the baby 5. I like that, because now like the big Doffy is delayed for yet another turn, and next turn we can use Boa. Okay, so the hand has to be like bricked up because of the cards. But like, even though if we would see like full curve on Doffy, I still think we are in a great spot. So here we're just gonna pitch the 2k. Get it, gonna stand 2 Don. Yeah, so let's start with a 6k here from the Perona. We could get Noro beam there on the Morias. Maybe we should have swung a 7 first. But yeah, I'm fine with getting Noro. Okay, there's the Noro. Yeah, I'm fine with that, to be honest. So my question now is, I want to keep this alive, because we're at 4 life. I don't think we need to freeze. Or maybe freezing this is good here. Yeah, it's actually nice. Oh wait, he can actually leader here to put that swing on. But I think we want him to leader, because like keep suppressing the Dons here. Okay, so we are still like in a grind game, because this deck is really like annoying in that way. So we're gonna go -1. So if we do lead the next turn, we can't hit 10 drop. So, and we can go for another Boa next turn, put him to 0, and then start to push. So if this is not the baby 5, we can do something like that. But even if it's baby 5, we could. I don't think we're gonna silence it next turn, but yeah, it all depends actually what we will see here. And yeah, I have to say, playing a lot of OP14 now, I absolutely love this format. I feel like all the games, except when you play against the IKEA Boa, goes for a long time. Like, I like to play longer games. That's why I started to become more and more of a fan of the healing mechanics, because the games tend to get longer. And if both decks can heal, then it's definitely something nice. Except for the Lin card. Fuck that card. Healing and a lot of defensive events are more annoying though. So we're just gonna boa here at the start, and then I think we pop the Sindri so we can go for 7, 8, and then a 11. We are still at 6 life, that's great. Actually, there is an argument to... Okay, so we went -1. There is an argument not to swing with this to trigger the baby 5, because then we could silence it next turn and then we could go for game. Because we've seen 1, I think mostly it's run 2, maybe they're up to 4 now. But yeah, is there a point of doing it when we can just silence it? Yeah, I think we're just gonna pass here. So we can silence it next turn and then go for game. 10k on the boa. We don't have any counter in hand, sadly. So, but we are on 6 life. So if we just get to spawn some shitters now, we can probably guarantee to go for lethal. Because if you silence this and you can't kill, then that's hard, because then this is going to be live for the next turn. But I wouldn't imagine like being able to counter out of two bigger swings here, and it's gonna be even more swings if we get the small shitters. So by swinging, so if it's another baby 5, then it's actually kinda annoying. But that's if, and we've seen 2 already. 30 cards, haven't searched, only searched with like the sugar. We didn't give the linger search either this turn. Oh wait, maybe if we swing with Moria, I would have put it on the linger instead. That could actually have been the play. Yeah. But yeah, definitely it's hard to play into a leader like Moria. It's like Vegapunk all over again, where like, okay, when do I want to hit, or when do I not want to hit? And this deck is even stronger in that sense, because your leader can swing, so you can never like just like freeze, kill, focus the board, and then just pass, and then like out the resource, because the leader can swing, so you are kind of on a clock. Okay, so we're going to play the Virgo here and then pass. Yeah, so yeah, we are just going to ground F the baby 5. And then I think we are going to swing a 10k here with the boa. Maybe we could have waited 1 more turn. Okay, never mind. Now we can just go balls to the wall with the Moria here. There is a lot of defensive events actually in this deck. So yeah, GG's. Yeah, as I said, like this card solos this deck. Okay, so it wasn't another baby 5. I have to see if there are more baby 5s in the list. I think 2 is like the most common. Oh wait, no, there's more baby 5s. Ah, okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, but GG's, and let's get to the next game. Okay, so we have a Mihawk here, which I think is a great matchup for Moria. So we are going to take second, and I actually like this hand. We have a way to stack a grave, we have a 4-drop play. So now we're only looking for the 6-drop, and then this hand would be perfect. But we will see what happens. The fuck. That is why I hate Sindri. This is really unfortunate, I think. But at least we feel the trash too. We have a Kiku. Kiku is great. So we're gonna pitch the Hog back here to get something to spawn from triggers. Come on. Goated. Actually goated. So yeah, we can't swing on this. So I guess we go for double 6, because if he wants to counter now, then we need to pitch a 2k. If I go 5-7, then he just counters. Okay, never mind. It didn't literally matter. But if you go 5-7, then we can just 1k and then take the hit. Otherwise, it's 2k. Take the hit. Okay, so we're gonna play the Perona here. Rest will take. We'll find a trigger. Yeah, I think we're just gonna spawn the Hog back. We just wanna keep the aggression on. Okay, gonna swing on the Hoggy. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna get the Lilith, so we can grab a search. And we can only take a trigger here, so I think we take the Absalom. Okay, finding the Perona here is one of the better cards. Oh, we get the Moria. That's nice. But my question is if we heal here to try to freeze this one. Yeah, I think so. We're missing a little bit of stats on the swing, but that's fine. And we are not going to play the Hog back then. But I think that maybe we can let this one swing actually. No, I think I want to freeze it. So now I would expect like a Shanks coming out, because like the Mihawk players always sees everything on curve. Like even though no search. Okay, we're gonna get the law. Maybe there's no Shanks. Okay, we're gonna freeze here. Tap, stands on Dawn, probably swing on the Perona. That would be what I would have done. So now we don't really have a play here, except for going face and maybe trade board. So we could pop the Cinder here and then go for 8k on the Bond here. Try to tax the hand as much as possible. Okay, so heads up play from our opponent. Not letting us do that, so we can go 7 because this is not a blocker yet. If this one gets tapped, then I'm all-inning the Perona. Oh wait, no shit, we should just went for 7, okay. So we're gonna 2k and then event, okay. That event, so which means 3. So if you go 4, yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing a 7 here and then go for a 8k, because he trades favorably into the law block now, because we need 2 cards then, and the next turn we can use Boa and then play defensively and try to chip away at it. Okay, so we are going to pitch 3 1ks here. Interesting. So we maybe have like, we have to go for lethal. Yeah, freeze the Moria. Oh shit, 5 on the Lilith. Maybe we actually have to swing on the... Because there shouldn't be any 2ks in hand. It might just be events and bricks. Yeah, we're just gonna gladly take the heal. And then we just play the Boa. And then just swing a 6k to life. And this is something that you guys need to keep as a heads up. If we don't spawn bodies here that we get from trigger, then the Law Beppo can't buff stats on the leader because we have nothing tapped. So now this is a misplay from our opponent here if the plan is to swing at face. Because now if we spawn something, that means that like the leader is not buffed. Okay, so we're just gonna swing on it. We're gonna let it go. So I assume these won't swing then. But if they will do, yeah, like this. Okay, now we didn't get anything to spawn. But if this swings and we get something to spawn, then we could actually have like played around that. Okay, we get another Boa. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to prove the point, but you understand what what I'm saying. Okay, so we could play Moria. Moria, I like Moria here. Play the Hog back. Pop the Hog back. I think we get a Perona to freeze this, and then we just go for 8 phase. This might take an event actually, so I will heal here, because why not? Maybe I should have healed later, but 4 swings. We had a bit of counter though, but as I think my headset is running out of batteries, I'm just gonna put in the charger here. Yes, I would assume there's a event here. And now, as I said, we are in the same spot as last turn. If we don't play any triggers, then we can't boost leader with our Law Beppo. Yeah. So now when he's thinking, guys, I hope you all having a great day. I'm enjoying the game so much again with this new form. Oh. Yeah, that's a tilter. But as we look at this, I think we would have won either way. Because, like, he had to go for the Tuki and the event to face. And then playing the Law Beppo next turn doesn't matter because you can just split the Donnas win for game. So this was game either way. So let's get to the last game. Okay, so we have a UP Luffy here. And we are going to decide to go second. The thing I like with going second into UP is that you can get the Perona on curve, and then you can use the Perona on the Zoro Euro. So that it can't ramp, that's a kind of a neat interaction. And this side is really nice here. We have the 6-drop Moria, probably the best of the best. So we find the Perona here, that's really nice, and we are gonna play another Lilith because we are on this curve. We're gonna take the 8-drop. So this is already looking beautiful. Okay, so now we are gonna ramp with gear 2 instead, which is understandable. So I'm considering I want to do. I think I was gonna play the Hog back, start getting things on board. So yeah, I think it's guaranteed that we are. He's not going to do the double ramp here. Maybe with 2 gear 2s, but otherwise it will be hard. Okay, so just a Nami, so we are not gonna trigger the leader in a while then. I mean, if we can ramp next turn, we could actually, but yeah, so that's fine. So I'm actually going to do this: pitch, pitch, and pitch. Yeah, and gain 1 life. Okay, so we wait. Did I do this? Yeah, maybe I should just have slammed. Okay, yeah, this turn was actually, maybe I should have thought a little bit more about it. But we can still do some things, I guess. Yeah, we could play the Moria. We could play the Sindri, put it on here, freeze this and swing. So now we don't have any triggers in trash for Hogback, sadly, but if it's not a bigger swing here. Oh, it's a Doffy version, okay. I'm not gonna play anything, it's the Tempo Doffy. We're going to let this one through. Yeah, so he's gonna pop the Hogback, boost the board, play the Perona, freeze the Nami, and then we will swing 6k and then 8k and then play the Moria. And we couldn't ramp with it either, but it would not matter. So probably gonna take this one here. Yeah, we are. So we're gonna play the Moria, and then I think we're just going to deploy the Hog back here, because we could grab Lilith with it now also to try to search for a boa, which could also come up. Okay, so we drew the Hachi, put the things on top. So maybe there's a Sanji Roger here or something. Yep. Balanced, balanced, balanced. So if we... No, I think we are going to let it go. So we want this one to swing on face. Okay, we're not going to swing. That's interesting. So we are going to pop the Hog back here. Grab the Lilith. We are looking for the boa, as I said. We will find the boa. That's actually goated. So my question is if we swing with the Moria here or not. I think we are not going to swing with it, because I'd rather swing on a... when the leader is smaller than this. Like a 6k or something, yeah. Because then we get more value by it. Because if we swing now, then it's gonna get killed by one of these attacks. And then from there we swung on... Like, we wasted the attack, essentially. But we are on 6 life now, so... Yeah, if there's no other Roger area, he has to be a little bit careful about... Okay, taking a Red Rock here, so probably gonna Red Rock a big body here and maybe start going face. Okay, we are going to start swinging face here. So potentially we could take 4 this turn. So I think I just want to take 3. So we are going to block this one or counter. Find a Kiku, that's great. That's a body we can swing with. Yeah, we Hog back here, and then we see a Kumasi, so we can... We have 7 in trash, so maybe it's better to get the Hog back here, because we have like almost nothing to play out with the... We could get... No, wait, I'm not going to do this. We could get another Lilith and find another boa. That would be cool. So probably gonna bot deck the... I don't know actually. Yeah, the boa, because it's 8 cost. Okay, we find another boa. Yes, we start at 6k here with the Doctor. And then we're going to play the boa, pop the Doctor, we're gonna take the Lilith. We don't need to grab another boa, because this... Thank god this leader can't heal anymore. Then we're gonna swing 6k here. The goal is to get the block. That would be really nice. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this, and we have to pitch here. And I don't think counter are going to matter this game, so we're gonna pitch these. Just keep the Moria here as a option, and the Sindri, like 2k might be decent to have. Then we're gonna go 7k here. So this probably, yeah, we get another 2k, and I wouldn't be surprised if this takes events to keep the Nami rotation. Okay, we are going to get Nami, so if there's not another blocker here, then we have a freeway here to hit face. But I would imagine these two gets cleared. I don't know if this is going to get cleared, so we're going to gear 2. Okay, that's 3k counter. Yeah, I would imagine board getting swung at here, because we're at 5 life, so there's no way for him to kill and needs to answer these things. And the interesting thing will be if Kiku gets swung on or not, because if it stays, that's also annoying. Yeah, this is such a go-to card in these more grinding matchups, because you can get back the whole back to search instead of doing something. So now maybe we won the game because we searched the boa, and then we got one like even closer to the second boa. Okay, we're gonna swing on the Moria. Yeah, we're just gonna let it go because I don't want to pitch a card, because these swings are just gonna go on it if we do it like that. Okay, going to swing on the Herona, that's fine. Okay, we are going to get another life, so we go up to 6. Its face, we get another Kiku. We gaming, and we're gonna get another red rock on us. So I think the best play here is just to grab the hog back, pop it for another Kiku, and then we can swing a 7 and then an 8 to life. We're at 5 life, and we have a Kiku here too. We have went through all the red rocks, so I guess the card we have to grind through here might be a swarm of Namis. Oh wait, we're gonna get 2 on that. Maybe we get a giant now. Yeah, we get a giant. Yeah, I think gianting here for Yuppie is great, because he gets to dig deeper into the deck to try to find these Namis. Because I feel like, yeah, we really need Nami here, otherwise we are cooked. And now, like, if we can loop these Kikus now, it will be really nice for the game in general. Yeah, this is like such an interesting matchup for Moria actually. Okay, we're gonna place it on top. Yeah, I would assume this one goes on. I mean, if we have Roger, then we can give fuck all about the Kikus, I think. But okay, this tells me that it should not be a Roger here. Okay, we get a Kumasi. I'm gonna get back the Hog back. Hog back. I like that wordplay. Sadly we mill a ground F here. Do we have another ground F in deck? Or yeah, because that would be really nice for the Nami. So we are gonna spawn. I could consider getting this Hog back here, because we are going to pop this one, right? Yeah, so just grabbing a card from trash seems like a good option. And maybe we take the 8 drop here to give ourselves options. Okay, so another red rock. Okay, how many red rocks do they play now? Like, I don't know actually. It seems like there's a lot of them, at least. So the question here, we can heal, so I don't think we need to do it like that. So I think we are just going to pitch free to heal here, and then we are going to consider if we want to swing with our Kiku or not. So if Kiku swings 7 plus 9, that's 7 plus 9, that's 16, which means there needs to be a shit ton of giants to be able to survive here. So I think we are just going to go for it. Yeah, because if we want to get the 2 giants, then like at least can trigger the leader ability, etc. Yeah, so, and our life was stacked too. We had we had the ground F at the end, so maybe we wouldn't be able to use it, but let's get to the next game. Okay, so we have an Ace here, which also is one of the better decks in the OP14 format, and I think this hand is actually really nice. So we just need to find like a 4 drop. Hopefully we find a 6 drop too. So I think we are going to start with Hurry Up and Make Me Pirate King, because that gives us more info for this one. Okay, so we actually get to search. We take the Moria here, I think, and then we can Lilith, looking for another boa. Sadly, we can take this, we can only take this, but it's fine. We have like a lot of the pieces for the setup. So, are we getting starved or not? Okay, we're not gonna get starved. Yeah, we are gonna trigger the Moria, get back the Hoggy. The Hoggy Backy. My issue now is I want to swing, but I don't want to pop this. So I think we are just going to play the Kiku here and pass. Even though it plays into the Atmos here. I think we have to risk getting Atmos on us. Okay, we're gonna Iso here. So no Atmos inside yet. I'm saying yet. Okay, we're gonna grab the blocker Marco. A swing a 6k. We don't have a hog back in trash. I think we have to pitch the hog back. Okay, we don't get anything, but that's fine. We don't have any reasonable triggers in trash. I think we're gonna start with this one here. Okay, we will find a trigger. So I think we take Absalom. And then we swing a 6k here. So I think this is a turn where we could actually try to push life, because there's no Don on the leader, so we're not gonna give an extra card. And the next turn we will 8-drop Moria into Boa. Okay, gonna pitch. So we're gonna pop this for the Absalom. So I guess we go 6. Do we heal here? No, I don't think we need to heal here. So we go 6 and then we go 8 with the Kiku, and then we play the Absalom. We could also play the Hog back, but I think the 1k might actually come to use. Okay, we're gonna pitch the round table. I've seen a lot more round table being played now, and I don't really understand why. I haven't seen like the reason, but I've seen it in a lot of decks. Maybe just to like get rid of a big thing or something. Someone comment down below why this card is starting to see play, because I don't see why. Like 4, get something to 0. I guess you can clear a big thing. Oh, it's a wait. No, wait. That has to be bad, right? Like decreasing a Boa card to 0 and then swing on it. Huh. Is the Boa original power or not? Because if it's not original power, then you can actually like do things with Vivi against the deck. Oh, that's actually cool. 7k here. Yeah, we're going to double heal next turn. So we take this. I think we're just gonna trigger out, get the Hog back. We just have to be careful so one of these doesn't go for lethal, but I wouldn't imagine the Marco swinging here. Yeah, we're gonna Josu here, bring back the Kiku. We're just gonna pop the Hog back, grab the Sindri, so we have a block, and then we're just gonna go for a bunch of 6k swings here. So potentially we are going to face Daddy Newgate next turn, which is a little bit scary, but I think it's fine. So we go for another 6, we drop this. I think we drop the Kiko and we drop a Hog back, so we have them in trash, like setup. If this one gets taken here, I think we are in a giga fine position, because then we can use Boa and start to really push. But the scary thing is that these two will swing, and maybe like a Newgate. But yeah, why are we thinking here? Maybe 2k, or maybe if we should take. Okay, oh, we were thinking about the Marco. So we're gonna heal here. I think we put the Hog back here, because then we have one of each in trash as option. We had options to grab it back to hand too. So yeah, we're gonna Iso here. I am Whitebeard, so we're going to play the Newgate here. I'd assume we take. Yeah, to buff our leader to 8k, and then I think we should go face it. But I'm fine with our opponent taking here. Do we... I think we take the block here. And then on this swing here, we could bring back the... Wait, do we Hog back here? That could give us a 2k, or do we take the blocker? I think we take the Hog back here. Just do this. Okay, we didn't have a 2k, but we could take the Sindri. So at least get another body on board. So this one is our target here. So yeah, we're just gonna pop the Absalom, pick a 2k, and then I'm going to swing a 11 here on the 7. Oh no, shit, we should have swung with leader first, because now we can't turn a swing on it. Alright, we could just take the block too. Yeah, I'm stupid. Or wait, never mind, it doesn't matter. Are we healing here? 3... No, I don't think we need to heal this turn. We heal next turn if we need to. If there will be a next turn. Oh, we will get the kill. Huh. So I would imagine maybe a 9-cost Whitebeard coming out now. That would be the most annoying thing here, because then we can't get value by these. But we can keep cycling like the Absalom, or like trash it to search more, and then we can swing with the other big things and really push down. Okay, no, he's gonna play another Iron Whitebeard. Probably swing face with this ace here. Maybe going face with this one too, but I think that's a little bit greedy. Okay, we are going to swing face with that one too. We will take... I think we are gonna trigger here, get a hog back, because this one could bring back Sindri. Okay, we're gonna Uta here. So we're gonna just do a bunch of swings here, starting with the hog back. So we're gonna take a shit ton of... Oh wait, we put it back to hand. That's my bad. But we... Getting the Lilith here is not too bad either. So yeah, then everything is going face. And then we are gonna boa and use leader, so we are in no range of dying next turn. So 1k, 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 we're gonna pitch. Maybe there's an argument to split the Dawn and swing. How much could we do then? That's 15 and 16. So if we get the new gate... No wait, there's 2 blockers here, so it won't matter. So we're just gonna go 11 here. Probably take the block here, yeah. And then we swing another big one here. Probably gonna get the Uta block. Yeah, and then we are going to just play the boa to heal one. Now our board is a little bit vulnerable, but like our opponent needs, or like the ace player here needs to keep these blockers up. Otherwise we can just go for game with like a white board. So I would imagine like the most annoying card to face here would be 9-cost Newgate, but that would also be fine, because then we can just split the Dawn between 3 big swings, and I will take out 2 of the blockers. And then like we are still at 3 lives, so we're healthy, so yeah. I think this matchup, if you go second, is super good. If you go first, then you really need to tempo, because you are going to face a Whitebeard on turn 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah, on turn 4. Most likely. Okay, we're gonna Yamato here just to get some more cards, but like how do we win from here as the new gate player? So we have to go 9. We take like I think one of these needs to swing to potentially win this game, because otherwise we're just gonna bombard the face and then like heal, and then we are in the exact same spot, but these are probably going to be gone because these are going to get value by swinging on it. So but if we swing here, yeah, then we most likely are going to find lethal either way here. Okay, so we are really at the Perona. I'm not gonna use it, and then we're gonna pass with 2 open. Okay, now we are gonna Uta here. Okay, so yeah, but I really like this swing actually, because that's like the avenue to winning these games. We will start with the 6k here. So I think what we are going to do, we are going to pop this, take the Sindri, nice, 2k, and then we're gonna go for another 6. Oh wait, like, we have 3 big swings. I didn't think of that, so maybe we go 12 here. Yeah, we go 12 here. We're just gonna do 12s. I think, yeah, we get the Uta, and now we are probably gonna get the new gate. Yeah, then we can just go for a game. Yeah, and then we can just put everything under a boa and swing for a game. Yes. So GG's. So this was it for this video. This was it for this video, guys. Sorry for the misspeaking. I really like this deck. This is probably the most fun I had in this card game in a while, maybe ever, because I really like this way of playing. Like, it's not super luck based because you have so many triggers, you're gonna go through so many lives, so eventually we'll find your things, and the deck works like standalone really great. So I am excited for this, and me and Rene is actually going to start working on a Metafy guide for this deck that I hope you guys will enjoy if you decide to play this. So with that said, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.